At the Borneo Cultures Museum, and there are, well, we're on the second level, and this is the kids' discovery zone. So there are, I guess, there's a playground here for kids, there's interactive things for children. So we just started our tour. It's not cheap to come in here, but hopefully, as they're saying, this is the largest museum in Malaysia, I think. So let's have a look. Check out the other instruments too. There's so many. So levels 3, 4, and 5 are the permanent exhibits. This is, I think, the coastline and the rainforest of Sarawak. So you can see many different artifacts from olden day vases and different animal sculptures, the nets they use to catch the fish. That's right. So these are the different nets and traps. Because it's a river state, there are many rivers, so they use a lot of these where the water flows and the fish has no choice but to swim into the traps. So just here at the Borneo Cultures Museum, this level is pretty cool. Lots of things to see. There was a video showing the life on the river. This is a crocodile, probably like a taxidermy crocodile. Sarawak used to be full of crocodiles in the rivers, but now I think after a lot of hunting and culling, there are not many crocodiles left compared to the olden days where you'll read stories in the news of people getting dragged off into the river and things like that. So that doesn't really happen anymore. Lots of artifacts, lots of culturally significant items which you can read about. So I think there are 3 levels of different things like these sort of artifacts, culturally significant artifacts. Old ceramics. Rattan weaving is quite a significant thing here in Sarawak. So you can see they make mats and hats and different things using rattan and using different fibers as well, which is obviously quite a strong material, so you can make all sorts of things. So they can store grains or rice, they can use different things. So yeah, you can see all these different things they use for weddings, for funerals. I would say a lot of tin, silver being used as well. This one here, it's similar to what you can see in China, except they use, I think, cow skin in China, but here it's paper-based or using some sort of plant material. You can have a lot of these puppet shows and different shows or artwork made with these. It's called wayang kulit in Malay. So this is how traditionally the local people of Sarawak used to live in longhouses in the forest. So it's a whole community, many families living under one long roof called a longhouse. And they hunted some, obviously animals, things like that for food. They would catch fish in the rivers. So the rainforest sustained a lot of life back then. Now it's not very common anymore for people to live in that environment, but certainly up until the 60s or 70s, 1960s or 70s, people were still living in longhouses. And you can see a lot of biodiversity, so a lot of things you can't find outside of a rainforest. So a rainforest can be a dangerous place as well, with lots of, poisonous insects and things as well. So, yeah. It's the small bird you saw.
So big. So big.
Very small, very nice sound. It makes a very nice sound.
So big.
This is the woodpecker. Okay.
I press wrong.
Yeah. You want to press?
Yeah.
Press, 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 press. Alex. Hello, buddy. Okay, about to head into a hut. So this is an example of a home that's on stilts because obviously you don't want the forest animals or water to get into the house. So most things near the rainforest are built on stilts. And we're about to head in. So the roof is thatched. So it's got made of bamboo sometimes, different things woven together to keep the rain or the elements out. Back then they used to hunt headhunters. So these are the skulls of humans that they've hunted of different opposing tribes or yeah. So it was all about headhunting and things like that, which they don't practice anymore, but in the old days, headhunting was practiced. They used to make necklaces out of teeth of predators, sometimes crocodile teeth, and yeah, you can have a look around. It's an example. They use the wild boar tusk as well, the teeth of the wild boar, maybe with shells. So I would say around the world, all the different tribes, you will see many similar things around the world where they use things for music, baskets for keeping things they forage in the forest. Obviously, there will be lots of different necklaces, headwear, belts, so all made using the things that they've found or collected. So yeah, quite a cool example of what a hut is like. Wooden floor using the local timber.
Banana. 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 Baby.
That's a wild boar. This is the size of the wild boar. Your great-grandfather used to hunt wild pigs in the forest, okay?
No, I was the one.
Great. It says deer, deer.
Daddy.
Oh, hello. Hello, little mouse deer. So this is a buffalo. Example of a buffalo. What's it dragging behind? So it used to be used for farming quite a bit, even until today. But especially in the olden days when they didn't have the heavy machinery. We're entering a painted cave. So this is what a cave would look like. There are lots of cave systems in Borneo. Some of the world's largest caves are found here. Can fit multiple A380s. One of the caves is so large. It's very cavernous and it can fit many planes, many large super jumbos. It's an example of a long boat.
No. Bubble, bubble, bubble.
You see something?
Bubble.
Bubble. Bubble.
Bubble. I see a
Who
bubble.
are these people? You know them?
People.
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 More people.
More people.
More people.
A monkey.
You saw monkey?
A monkey. A monkey. A monkey, no. Monkey. People. 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 Oh no!
This is the first Chinese. So when the Chinese came to Sarawak, okay, they brought with them a lot of their culture, from business to all their things they use for cooking. Okay, so this is the weighing scale, brought it from China. So this is some of the things they introduced to this part of Malaysia. When they came, they opened businesses selling herbs, selling gold, selling or anything really. And so they needed a weighing scale, isn't it? So all this technology was brought from China.
A kid. A kid.
I can jump.
Ready to seatbelt. You hold phone. Mm. This is quite a good museum, talking about the history and formation of Malaysia. So what happened after independence, after the British gave up control or ceded control back to the Federation of Malaysia. And you can see here how Malaya, Singapore, Brunei, North Borneo and Sarawak were merged together in 1961. This didn't last very long though. A couple of years later, Brunei and Singapore were not part of the country anymore, and so it was only West Malaysia and East Malaysia and Borneo that remain until today. Eight immortals. Natural dyes, you can have different colors, not just So we're done with the Borneo Cultures Museum. I would say it's a pretty good place to hang out. Many interesting things about the history of Sarawak as well as the, I guess, biodiversity, cultural diversity of Sarawak. So yeah, good place to hang out. If it's a day where you want to spend with the family indoors, I think this is a good place. Okay, so we got a free upgrade to the river view room. Room itself, same configuration, just that it has a beautiful view of the Sarawak River. Just gonna open the curtains so you can have a look. Bright afternoon sun currently, so quite warm in the room. We just have to turn down the air conditioning temperature and blast it. But yeah, you can see the view. What's great about the Hilton is it's unobstructed views from the rooms, where some of the other hotels there are buildings in front, so you get really nice view of the river and the buildings on the riverbank. You can see the bridge that we walked on the previous night, and where the ministers meet up, and the old fort over there. There's a whitish sort of color building. It's an old colonial fort. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so here at this seafood restaurant called Sea Good, it was an interesting walk to get here. Apple Maps basically told me to go through the jungle, whereas Google Maps was more practical, using the footpath and road. Ordered a couple of drinks. This is the starfruit juice. I've never had starfruit juice in such a long time. It's can't remember what it. Oh yeah, all freshly squeezed. Starfruit is amazing, and I've never had it for such a long time that I can't even remember. Again, apple is like the green Granny Smith. Really, really good. Definitely try the starfruit juice. So this is the Nestum prawn dish. So it comes with the Nestum powder coating the prawns. The shell's been removed. And then this one here is the bamboo clams with curry sauce. So thick gravy. Again, the shell's more for decoration. They've already been deshelled. And then that one there is actually a vegetable that you can find pretty much in this region. It's called Cangkok manis. The next dish has just arrived. It's called gonceng. It's a type of fish that you can basically eat the whole thing, bones included. So it's quite thin, and it's deep fried. Looks like there is some calamansi as well for added flavor.